Oh, I didn't change the settings on Twitch. Oh, I forgot something. Titters! Welcome in. Congratulations on being officially the fastest thing alive, climbing first in the stream for today. Hope you're doing well. And thank you for the points towards the Romancevania challenge. Hello, Cyborg, welcome on in. I have just realised that because everything has gone completely to pot this evening, I forgot to update the title of the stream and what I'm doing. So I'm just quickly doing that. No, I'm not. For one thing, that'd get me banned from Twitch, Cyborg. Uh... No, I was all set to go. I pressed the button. And then I realised my microphone wasn't working. So the brief moment where I could have gone, did I forget to do something? Was taken up with me going, fuck, why isn't my microphone working? Why can't my computer see my microphone? And the answer was my computer could see my microphone, but it wasn't letting anything else see it. And I don't know why. So that's the thing. Isn't technology great, everyone? But you can hear me. That's the important thing. Otherwise, this would be a very awesome stream. Hi. Okay. Captions aren't working, though. I know why captions aren't working. Where is voice meter? Let me see if I can get voice meter to pick up my microphone. There we go. We should be able to get captions again now. There we go. Okay, we've got everything. Everything is working. So, I have a KVM switch. Hello, Gibraltar, welcome in. Yes, we're finally doing a fucking painting stream again. Everything has conspired against me recently to stop these from happening, so it's good to get back on the horse, as it were. Oh, I need to change that. I haven't changed that yet. I changed the text code for the little rainbow Porthos, and I haven't updated it in my bot. So I'm going to quickly do that now before I forget again. It's this one. Because at some point... At some point, when I can afford to, I will be getting a proper dance emote. When I can afford to. Oh no, look. It looks like something fell on this. Oh, and the camera's adjusted itself again, so... Let's get that back to a level of focus that's actually appropriate for what we're doing today. There we go. Apply. Yeah, it looks like something must have fallen on this at some point since the last stream. Because that's damaged. I'm gonna have to repaint some of this. But that's okay. Right, have I missed anything? Tid has claimed a hydrate, so... Thank you. Yeah, it's been a little hectic. But would you believe my wet palette with my paints on for this, which has just been sat, I've not touched it. The paints are still wet. And it's been what, 2-3 weeks since we last did a painting stream? I love this new wear palette, it's really good. Only wish I'd broken it out sooner, I guess, seeing as I've had it for a while. This is also going to give me an opportunity to fix a couple of bits that were bugging me. Yes, I saw that, Cyborg. It's a sentiment I very much appreciate, having been in the same position myself recently. It's been a few days where I've slept on the couch because I just can't make it up the stairs. I've come downstairs to have dinner with Slow, and then I've just stayed there because it's too much pain to go back up the stairs. Please nobody ask me what paints we've got here, because I cannot remember. Like, I'm pretty sure this has got some Doomball Brown in it, but I'm also pretty sure that's not all that's in it. Oh yeah, I've been trying to get my VOD archive on YouTube updated. Oh, Nikki, hello, sweetheart. Welcome in, and thank you for the treat for me. Behold, the last of the treats for me. I refilled the jar and realised that was it. There's no more after this. It is a little yellow flower. Thank you. I hope you're doing well today, Nikki. Did I forget to turn the song request command on? I'm just gonna check in case I did. Yeah, I totally forgot to turn that on. There we go. Hello, jumpsuit. Welcome on in, everybody. Say hello to the current Narita Boy any percent world record holder. Congratulations, jumpsuit. Very, very pleased for you. Oh, why are we getting both of those? Oh, no, that's fine. That's supposed to do that. Yeah, I was super hyped when I saw that. And streamer friend of mine, Garlips, is currently playing Narita Boy for the first time with the intention of perhaps picking up the speedrun afterwards. And we were talking about you, Jumpsuit. So it's very serendipitous that you're here today. But yeah, good on you. We might have some more company on the boards soon. Do it, Cyborg. If you want to do it, do it. It's always nice to see when someone gets a new PB or something like that. Might not retire just yet then. Well, you can relax for a little bit, I think. He's got plenty of other things that he's running at the minute, so. Oh good, it has added them to the list. Sorry, I know that one's one of mine, and I was a bit worried for a second that everybody's requests hadn't gone in, but they have. Hey, Graf, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Okay, not all of my paints are still wet. The yellow's a bit dead. Should still be useful. Yeah. This is a little difficult to show on stream. Just because of like positioning and stuff. But I'll do my best. I'm just trying to. I'm not good, but I'm better than yesterday. Well, progress is progress, as my friend likes to remind me. And I hope you come to a day soon where you can say that you are good and mean it.
Hero Quest is the best game ever made, and anyone who says otherwise is wrong.
I got yellow where I wasn't supposed to. Shit. Hello, Cypher. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I should have probably cleared the yellow off of my brush properly there first, but fine. That might actually give like a pleasant little glow to the area around that bit, so maybe it's not so bad. Right, let's get this damage sorted out, shall we? Cyborg, Mod Hail, thank you very much for the contributions towards the Romancylvania challenge. A very intermittent internet. I'm so sorry to hear that, Cypher. Is there a problem with the network in your area, or like is it just a you thing, or is it your service provider is an arse piece, or more of an arse piece than usual kind of thing? I wish I could actually request Moth Dance. Oh, you got the Moth Dance emote, which didn't work, annoyingly enough. Why didn't it work? Where is it? Oh, because it's a little D. That's what it was supposed to be. Little Mothman shaking what the conspiracy theorists gave him. So you got that big moth booty. Oh good, the orange is still healthy-ish. So once we've fixed the damage that has somehow been caused, that's about as good as we're going to get on that, I think. So miffed that that's happened. Right, we're going to put the beanbag back down now. Now, I was thinking I might work on what I was originally calling a mushroom, but is actually very clearly a pumpkin, today, so that we can just start assembling things. But that's not going to be very exciting. So we're gonna do a quick and dirty job on that. I'm gonna tidy up the edges here as best we can. I might put some little tufts like around the edge, so it's like it's buried in the grass. Or maybe just some dirt, so it's buried in the ground. And then a little tuft here or there. I don't know, I think it's a mushroom. It's the lass who's got the pumpkins. I mean, to be fair. She does have some magnificent pumpkins. Why am I painting this bit when I know I'm probably going to make a mess with everything else on here anyway? We are going to do this super quick and dirty. I'm going to use a wash. Hello, Primeby. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well.
Hello there.
I'm so happy to see the pronouns working in the jukebox command there as well. And having the correct plurals. Like, one thing I was always a little bit worried about with when I first found out about this pronouns command stuff was like it saying it like instead of it likes, and they likes instead of they like. But it doesn't do that. It accounts for that. It's been programmed to account for that, and I fucking love that. Where am I pulling them from? They are pulled from the pronouns add-in. If you type !pronouns, it should give you the URL, because then you'll definitely know what I mean. So it pulls them from there. If the person hasn't set up their pronouns on there, there is an override feature built into it. Gibraltar, thank you for contributing to the Romancylvania challenge. There's an override feature built in so that you can specify your own pronouns distinctly for the channel. So, like, if you wanted to try using a new pronoun that you don't want to be using elsewhere yet, you'd be welcome to do so here. The Fae have been stealing pronouns. Ah, Fae have their own pronoun. See what I did there? I do love that. It's I think it was a Tumblr post. Somebody says to a Fae folk says to I thought it was clever. A Fae folk says to somebody, "May I have your pronouns?" And the person goes, "Oh yeah, they're they them." And then the next line in it, the Fae folk has they them pronouns, and the person they're talking to doesn't have any pronouns listed, and it just says something like, "Oh no." Your mouse has a domain now. Nothing on it yet, but I have one. Oh, awesome, Primbles. Congrats. What's going to be on it? That's very exciting. Hello, Pudlord. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, on the pronouns thing, people that have set up their pronouns on the add-in can also use the override if they want, because at the moment the add-in only accepts one set of pronouns per person. They are working on making it more of a multiple choice kind of thing, so you could have like he, they, or things like that. But in the short term, the people that programmed this bot have made it so that you can do that for yourself within a person's channel. If anybody does want to do that, let me know. Never tried it before. The mods haven't had to use those commands before, so it might be a little bit rocky trying to figure it out, but we'll get there. Want a little bit more there. Where was it? Shit. It's better. Okay. It is looking more like an inverted mushroom now because I've put all that wash on it. But we'll see. Wait, what commands? Pronoun overrides for people that want them, Tidders. The only mild issue is pronoun command doesn't have my combo. Ah, Nikki. And that is exactly what the pronouns override is for. So we can, using the pronouns override in the bot, give you she, it pronouns. I'm not 100% on how exactly it works within each command, but it is doable. And like I say, the people behind the pronouns thing, or person, I think that's why it's a thing that's taking a while to figure out. But the person behind it is trying to figure out how to make it so that you can select from multiple drop downs. I think they're aiming for up to 3, so you could have like he, they, it, for example. But yeah, they're still trying to figure that out. So good on them for listening to feedback from folks and, you know, having a crack at making it more inclusive. It is. They seem like a really good bean, a really good, really busy bean. So I'm going to put a little bit of white on my palette because that was spread really thin, so it's probably not going to be too usable. And then I'm just going to sort of pick out some little bits on the surface. So it's not quite so murky everywhere. Too much on my brush. When I first saw she, it, I read it as shit, which, thanks, brain. Oh no. Nikki's not a shit. But yeah, I would probably do the same. Brains are a pain when it comes to stuff like that. So as you can see, I'm just sort of, where the wash has just landed really thick on a flat surface, I'm just sort of covering it up a little bit. I'm glad we went for this colour scheme for the base, but at the same time, if I'd have just painted it pumpkin colour, it probably would have been a bit easier. I'm gonna water the white down a little bit. Really, Cyborg? That's weird. Got to finish sewing and making housemate ribs. Okay, is that you are making ribs for your housemate? As in the food? You're making ribs from your housemate? Or something else that I haven't been able to process? I'm actually going to leave that little bit there, because it looks a little bit like a pockmark on the surface of the gourd. And I kind of like that. Imperfections are cool, folks. And when I say that, I mean like stretch marks, pock marks. I don't mean, oh, he's a little bit racist sometimes. He's not perfect. That is not an imperfection. That is a red flag. But this right here, this is an imperfection. And you know what? Imperfections are beautiful. It's a line from an early episode of Welcome to Night Vale when the narrator, Cecil, gets a cat. But this cat is a Night Vale cat, and therefore doesn't behave like the cats that you and I have encountered. This cat is stuck in the radio station's bathroom, floating a few feet above the floor, just perpetually. It has multiple eyes, more than two, that is. Spines and spikes and all sorts of horrendous things. Hello, Dave. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. No such thing as mistakes, just happy accidents indeed. We are all about the Bob here. By which, of course, I mean Bob Ross. One of the holy trinity of wholesomeness, by which this channel sets its standards. Yeah, that would do. And Cecil is talking about the fact that people might not consider his cat Koshek. Oh, Bros. Oh, Prime V. I'm nowhere near our Bob, unfortunately. I wish I were, but not to be confused with his incompetent alter ego, Bob Dross, indeed. So Cecil is talking about Koshek and how a lot of people would consider Koshek to not be a very good pet because of being trapped in the toilet of a radio station and not being that open to affection and things like that. And he says, no pet is perfect. It becomes perfect when you accept it for what it is. And it's a throwaway line in an episode of a podcast that I don't know that many people who listen to. I mean, it's definitely got a following, but I have taken that line to heart ever since I heard it. But not just for pets, for everything. Anything we do in life, it's never going to be perfect. Nothing is perfect. We are not perfect. But there's something beautiful about that. And when you accept an imperfect thing for what it is, you can really embrace that beauty. Speak for yourself. I'm an Adonis. Yeah, fair. I'm sorry, Tids. I need you to come down to the level of us little people for a while. Think about how it feels to be in the presence of one so great all the time. House stuff being house stuff, but we vibing. Okay, well, I hope the house stuff gets sorted, because, like, Dave and his partner Lisa are in the middle of moving house, and everybody here knows I did that not that long ago, and oh my fucking god, I never want to do it again, so I know exactly how you feel right now, Dave. And I really hope things settle and you're able to move into your new home and be happy and relaxed as soon as is physically possible. Oh god, that never gets triggered. That made me jump. You're right, we're not perfect, but I have to be, or else I'm gonna hate myself. No. That's the thing, Graf. If you accept yourself as you are, you can grow to love that. What are we working on? We are working on the base for this lovely lady. It's the Kingdom Death Witch Disciple Painter Scale pin-up. And the glue I'm trying to use appears to have solidified in the nozzle. So we're going to put that back and try this one. It may look like the same one, but I assure you it is not. Come on. There we go. So I can't decide if today we should... Oh, it didn't matter that I painted over those bits, look. Because now it's stuck to the base, they're covered up anyway. Ah well, it would have bothered me. I don't know whether we should paint some of the little bits that go on the base, or work some more on her. I'm kind of tempted to paint these instead. I want something a little bit more relaxed to go into. It's probably where the damage came from. You know what? You're probably right. Okay. I'll probably put some wash on the beanbag as well, just to give that a bit more depth. Oh no, I broke the antenna on the TV by being a bit violent there. It's okay. Be fine. Okay. I'm gonna paint the... Hello, Zan. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I think this is actual black paint for a change rather than primer. Doesn't feel like primer. Like, under my brush, it doesn't feel like primer. I'm gonna put some primer on my palette. I don't trust that stuff. Ah, Chibitan's a good bean. It's probably not noticeable, but I have actually limited the amount of people that are shouted out by Chibitan to just regular community members and people that raid. Because before, because I didn't know what I was doing, Chibitan would just shout out anybody that turned up in chat that had ever streamed. I've still got some work to do in that regard. Like, cleaning the bot up, making it a little bit more tidy. Chat's either very busy today or I am spacing out more than usual. No worries, Tidders. You'll have to tell us what you've got when you come back. Oh. Such a strange song. If nothing else, because my brain just cannot process the idea that somebody has never heard of Edgar Allan Poe. Found out that Supermassive, the Until Dawn people, yep, are doing a DBD game. They put that damn Wendigo in DBD. I'll be a bit miffed. Damn thing terrifies me. When you say they're doing a DBD game, do you mean like a DBD style game? Or have behavior outsourced to them to make a spin-off DBD type game, a DBD game? I'm guessing from the Wendigo thing that it's going to be a DBD-like game. Oh, they've stopped again, have they? There we go. Fixed it. I don't know why they stopped. No, behavior are collabing with them. Oh, shit, okay. So, oh, are they going to be the next licensed thing then? Edgar Allan Poe, quoth the Raven. Bother. Yeah, that works. Prime Beat, thank you very much for contributing towards the Romancylvania challenge. How are we doing with that? Can I check? In my limited little chat window here. 17% raised already. Fucking hell. 26 days left. So in less than a week, you've raised nearly 17%, nearly 20% already. Good on you, folks. You really want to watch me play it, huh? Yeah. See, I have not thought this through. Now that I've been made aware something like Romancylvania exists, I may need it. I do not blame you at all there, Zan. I have read in the reviews that the Metroidvania portion of the game is maybe not as good as the dating sim portion. So if you're going into it expecting like blasphemous levels of combat quality and map traversal, you gonna be a bit let down. Like, I don't think the game even has a map that you can check, if I'm not mistaken. But really, the Metroidvania side of things is more of a vehicle than it is. No map? The audacity! I know, right? But yeah, it's there for the dating sim more than anything else. It's a dating sim for people that like Castlevania. Put behaviors announcement in the video game part of the Discord. Wicked. Thank you very much, Kian. I'll take a look at that after the stream. That's very interesting stuff. Maps are for bitches who get lost. I am bitches who get lost. I also resemble that mark, Zan. Mark? I also resemble that remark, Zan. There we go. I can't word at all today. You can tell I finished work late and I'm frazzled as a result, can't you? This is a cover of I Want to Be Sedated. This is very odd. I mean, I like it, but it's weird. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave that on there because I shouldn't have put it on there in the first place. So I now can't get it off without ruining the primer. So we're just gonna hold this. I'm gonna get covered in black paint. I want you folks to have a think while I'm priming stuff. About what toppings we have on our pizza. I mean, for all intents and purposes right now, it looks like it's plain, but we can fix that. I can always get some green stuff out and we can make tiny little toppings. Banana, pineapple, and anchovies. That's... Like, I can understand the pineapple and the anchovies, maybe not together, but why the banana? Pizza that's on the way to my house has chicken and meatballs on it. Ooh, good choices. Meatballs are the easiest thing to make out of green stuff, that's for sure. It's a thing. I forget where, but it's a thing. Well, I suppose somebody must enjoy it if it's a thing somewhere. Like, if it was plantain, maybe? But banana itself feels like it'd be too sweet to go on a pizza. And too mushy. Sounds like something the Dutch would do. Maybe. Can't claim to know that much about Dutch food, so... Ooh! This is very difficult. Need to tell that to the turtles. Is it a TMNT thing?
You filthy animals.
Who said something filthy? That was for Tids. How's about a meat feast, seeing as the gal being painted is a meaty feast? Gets dragged bodily away from
don't
the
make
keyboard.
mistakes.
You filthy
We have
bugger.
happy accidents.
My mistake, it's the Swedes. Okay then. Uh, Okay, I'll paint the front of the box later. I mean, you're not wrong, Tids. She has got some meat on her. Very fine pair of hams, in fact. That TV is still not ready to be painted. It's completely unacceptable. Oh, what video game are we going to play as well? TMNT had a pizza with banana in the 90s animated series, at least. Friend made all their pizzas for the 30th, and they were interesting. Oh my god. Oh, thank you for that, Zen. That's a interesting fact. Like, I remember watching TMNT as a kid, but I do not remember that specific detail, so thank you. I thought there was something in my glasses. I've been sitting here thinking, why is there something blocking my vision on one side? Tiny little bit of grass or something on my glasses. The one with the jelly beans wasn't good. Oh, no, that sounds awful. Like, jelly beans in cookies? Yes. Jelly beans in pizza? Unless it's like a chocolate pizza? No. I still want to try a chocolate pizza. I've never had one. And there's a place here that does them. I just haven't. They're glasses, not grasses. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to paint the underside of the cable, but I'm not going to paint the underside of the console. Because the console is going to be stuck to the base of the figure. But I think some of the cable might be visible. I might be wrong, but I'd rather, no pun intended, have all my bases covered. Okay, so that's that primed. Pizza Punks do a caramelized banana and Biscoff pizza, and it's banging. See, that sounds really nice, but banana and Biscoff go together really well. That is a good combination. Okay, I think most of this is dry now, so I should be able to remove it without too much issue. Yeah, all good. So I'm going to put these last two bits into the putty because they are too difficult to hold and paint. Because they are small and round, like me. I haven't figured out what the fuck these are supposed to be. Like, they are balls of some description. Scotch eggs? Maybe. Could be takoyaki. See how much easier it is when I don't have to fight with my own thumbs. Jelly donuts. Yeah, they're jelly donuts. Thanks, 4Kids. Oh, 4Kids censorship is just hilarious. Because it's not just the localization, it's the fact that they removed all the guns from Yu-Gi-Oh! So there was just bad guys pointing at people like this. There's Jaffa Cake donuts now. There is, yes, and they are fucking glorious. There we go. Right, so all of the little components that go on the base are now primed. Good start. Invisible guns are the best guns. Aggressive pointing! Yeah, exactly. Like, for all the things they did to the Pokemon TV series and the Yu-Gi-Oh! TV series, nothing is ever going to compare to what they did to the first Pokemon movie, in my opinion. No worries, Dave. You go and enjoy your pizza and say hi to Lisa for me, please. Hope you have a lovely time in the Lurkers Lounge. And thank you for popping in and chatting. It's been lovely to have you. Put that over there. I think it's rubbish. Yeah, I've got little bits of sprue from building the beetle just like all over my desk. See? Right. Missed a bit. Placing all the death with the Shadow Realm. Yeah, that's true. We didn't get Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Season 4 because it's dark as heck. We didn't get Yu-Gi-Oh! Zero because it's dark as heck. That's for sure. Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Zero, like, the thing that starts it all off is when Joey and Tristan are still bullying Yugi. And, yeah. Over here, they were just like, nah, don't think so, somehow. Let's not show this to kids. Who even needs an intro? Exactly. Yeah, with the first Pokemon movie, they took the entire subplot about why Mewtwo hates humans so much out of the film because it was too distressing for children. And because they'd made such a massive change, they cut like 15 minutes of footage out of the beginning of the film. They basically, when they dubbed it, hi Porthos, what's up? They basically had to rewrite the script and make Mewtwo definitely the bad guy and Mew the good guy, even though in the original Japanese dub, Mew's kind of a fascist. Like, Mew's literally just like, yeah, just genocide them. It's the easiest thing to do. You're better than them. You're a superior being. You're made of the same stuff as me, so just genocide the rest of them. That cute fuck is what? Exactly. I think it was more to do with the fact that they didn't want Mew to be the bad guy and Mewtwo to be a grey character, as it were, than to do with the fact that they cut out the reasons why Mewtwo is a grey character. But yeah, they completely mangled that fucking film. I remember watching the Japanese dub when I was at university and going, this isn't the film I went to the pictures to see as a kid. Third Pokemon movie is banging. To be fair, all of the Pokemon movies are pretty damn good. What the fuck did I come into? I'm just explaining all the changes that were made to the Pokemon movie when it was translated into English. Rocket, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Hob stream. Ah, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Okay. These should be okay to move now.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Hi, Slow. I see you're awake now.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I wish I was.
All this bullshit.
Yeah.
What
I
a
am
bunch of a-holes.
I am live right now. Yeah, I know. Slow has just woke up and noticed a letter that I left on his desk. You know what? Fuck it. Why not? So, I didn't talk about this publicly because I didn't know how things were going to go, and that seemed like a sensible thing to do, considering. A few weeks back, when I cancelled some streams because Porthos was poorly, I went out to the shops at lunchtime to get some soup because I wasn't feeling very well, and I thought the fresh air would do me some good. Unbeknownst to me, front door wasn't shut properly when I left. Porthos got out and went looking for me. And whilst out on his little adventure, he found another dog. And he's not great with other dogs. So he ran over and did what he does. He didn't hurt the other dog is fine. But the owners were not best pleased. Yeah, no worries, Cypher. Take care. I hope the dadding goes well. Thank you for being here. It's been lovely to have you. They called the police. Then they found out who actually owned the dog. Slow had at this point secured Porthos, taken him home. I was back from the shops without any of the things I'd picked up because I got a phone call from Slow, dropped my shopping and ran home. Yeah, they said they'd phoned the police, and we said, yeah, that makes sense. Strange dog, didn't know who it belonged to, wasn't with its owner, wasn't on a lead, so you called the cops. Sure thing. Makes perfect sense. We're over there. We're really sorry this happened. We're glad everybody's okay. You know, the things you do in these kind of situations, basically. And then last week, we got a letter from the council saying that there had been a report that we were in control of a dangerous dog. Well, no, it's actually an out-of-control dog, is what the proper phrasing of it was. And that we needed to submit a statement if we wanted to prove that we were actually taking care of our dog and that he wasn't a threat to society. And that is one of the things that has been going off in the background that I've not been talking about. But today, we got a letter from the council saying that the people that had raised the complaint against us had failed to respond to a request for further information, and as a result, the council are closing the case without any further action. Yeah, and we spoke to them, Modhell, and I don't think that was intentional, Rocket, but why? Well, you can't blame the bot for that one. Why am I? You're not shit, Rocket. You are not shit at all. I'm actually very glad you're here today, because I've done something to the bot, especially for you. I'll actually, you know what? I'm intrigued by that. So, oh no, I deleted it by accident. Fuck. I was gonna keep it in, so that we could see what it was like. But yeah, the thing that really angered me about the whole situation is, you know, I turn up, I am in bits, I am super apologetic, and the first thing the owner says to me is that could have been a child. Like, if you knew my dog, you wouldn't say that. And he didn't cause any damage to their dog. Apparently their dog was covered in slobber, but that was it, which suggests that he was just trying to play with it. No, we're not going to be doing any of that, Graf. But yeah, it's been very stressful because we didn't know what was going to happen to us or to the dog. But thankfully it seems to be put to bed now. We've just got to hope that they don't decide to cause any additional issues for us going forwards, because they don't live that far away. Yes, exactly, Modhow. So hungry cooking food I can't eat. Ah, you were making ribs for your housemate.
Ribs.
Right, not
Ribs.
from your housemate.
Ribs.
Not for you, Slow. No ribs for
I
you.
haven't had ribs in so long.
Are you having pork ramen tonight? Stop your sulking. Stop your sulking.
Ribs are expensive, I know. One day.
One day. But yeah. Oh, that sounds really nice, Nikki. So, revenge? No, there will be no revenge.
I was gonna firebomb their car.
Don't say things like that on a recording, Slow.
I'm joking.
Yeah, you best fucking be.
Allegedly. I was allegedly going to say that I was going to firebomb their car. Allegedly.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Can't have because it has wine in it. Ah, I see. I'm sorry to hear that, Nikki. The beacons have been lit. Slow calls for ribs. Slow always calls for ribs. Furia equals no alcohol. Like, full stop. None at all. Actually, no, that makes perfect sense, Nikki. Yeah. Oof. That sucks. Does it not even matter if you've, like, cooked the alcohol content off? Because that generally happens during the cooking process. I am woefully uneducated in this specific area. Oh, I broke it again. Okay, I'm gonna have to glue that before I do anything else, or it's gonna keep breaking, and then I'm gonna have to keep painting it. So, just adds ribs to himself. Yeah, that's exactly it. He's just all rib. Shit, I missed. Somebody's feeling playful today. As you can tell, none of the events of the last few weeks have really had any major effect on Porthos. Though one of the owners of the other dog did apparently grab Porthos and throw him over a fence, which is how he injured his paw. Oh no, that's like completely broken now. Tweezers. Tweezers are what we need for this. Bun would cook ribs for people. Unfortunately, Nikki, you are a bit far away from us for that to be an offer I can take you up on, but I know if Slow could, he'd be there in a heartbeat to take you up on that offer. Tiny little antenna broke. I don't know if I'm going to be able to repair this. We'll see. Ah, I knocked it. Shit. No! Oh no. Well, I'm definitely not repairing it now because it's gone. I don't know where it went, and it's far too small for me to ever find it again. Can't have a TV with one antenna on it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna break the other one. Carpet monster. Yeah, just sort of. Yes, Modhell. But frankly, I don't want to start a fight. Because that could turn into something that completely ruins our chances at having, like, a normal, quiet, happy life here, you know? And peace fine. An offering to the carpet gremlins has been made and observed. This is the way. Paperclip time? I mean, I could, I suppose. I suppose the little nub on the top looks weird now, doesn't it? Okay. But that was the sensible thing to do to get rid of that one. A normal, quiet life. I'm sorry, is your first name Yoshikage? No, my first name is not Yoshikage, and my surname is not Kira. I just... just want a bit of peace and quiet, you know? We've had a lot go off in the last few months, and it would be nice to just have some peace and quiet, and for the universe to, frankly, stop shitting on us. And for me, that's what I mean by a normal, quiet life. Oh, Nikki, thank you for the treat for Porthos. Come here, P. Where are they going to be more likely to be able to see you? Neither side, really. Come on. Up, up. Yeah, you can just sort of see his snoot there. I wish you could see this. He looks so excited. Did you even chew that? You practically inhaled it. Thank you for the treat for Porthos, Nikki. He enjoyed it, even if it was very briefly. Oh, Modhell, thank you for the treat for Porthos. His snoot made for booping. It is. A real killer joke. It was a very, very real killer joke. Well played. Up, up. That's better. He actually chewed that one. Modhell, thank you for the treat for me and for the hydrate as well. The treat for me is... no, that's a half treat. We're not doing that. Okay. It's a little fizzy gummy bear. These are actually my favourites out of the jar. Oh. Everybody, Modhale has started redeeming the meat mecha maintenance. It's mandatory that I do it. It's actively encouraged that you join in too. Have a little stretch. Remember to take a sip of your drink. Maybe roll your shoulders a little bit. If you have a nice little snack or a treat that you would like to take a bit of as a reward for being awesome, then now is a perfect time to do so. Because you are. All of you are very awesome. But yeah, so that little horrifying chapter is over now. The case is closed. Nobody thinks he's a mean dog except for the mean people down the street. Yeah, and that's because they don't know any better. Because you're not mean at all, are you? No, you're lovely. You want to come up? Is that what it is? Is it because I'm in the big comfy chair that it fits us both in, and I've not let you up yet? Yeah. That's what it was. He wants to sit with me while I paint. No, don't lick the box out of my hobby kit. There's no food in there, sweetheart. Let's... There he is. There's a lamp in the way. What's this? Ah, it's the webcam cable. See if I can move that out of the way a bit. Oh, shit! Okay. My attempts to move the webcam cable out of the way resulted in me unplugging it by accident. So I'm just gonna have to... Yeah, I fucked it.
Excellent!
Switch it to that for a second. Switch it back. There we go. There was something in the way which resulted in me, when I pulled on the cable, actually just... Wait. Yanking the cable out. Okay. That's about as good as I can make it. I can probably bring this down a tiny bit. I'm trying so hard to get him in shot and he keeps, like, ducking down. You don't want to be a celebrity, do you? There we go. Look at that beautiful face. Look at that beautiful, smelly face. Hi, buddy. Can I get back on with my painting now? No. You gonna be good? Okay, I think he's gonna be good. Pizza has been garnished. So what have you got on your pizza, Rocket? And Tids, you went away and got alcohol earlier. What did you get? Tell us what you got to drink. I have custard creams. Oh, I love a custard cream. I'm more partial to a bourbon, but happy dog noises. Yeah, he's a good boy. You watch me completely fuck up cutting this up. Ow! Yep, off that Spangs. And now the dog's like, nah, I don't want to be here anymore, it's dangerous. Bye, poor Fuzz. He's literally fled to his bed in the hallway after all that. Spent all that time faffing and he's fucked off. Cheapest vodka I can get my hands on mixed with lemonade, as is usual. Hey, not wrong with that. There we go. That might be a little long, we'll see. And that's a lot short, I think. Where is it? Where's the TV? TV's there. TV. Actually, I think that's perfect. Lovely. And I've got a spare. Good stuff. Hey, Shay, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Okay. So. I don't have any super glue. Fuck. Contact might work. It's generally better for plastics, though. Yeah, that's plastic glue. Okay. I cannot attach my replacement antenna because I've got nothing to attach them with. I don't have any super glue. But that's fine. We can attach them a little bit later. We'll focus on the front. Tomato sauce, veggie bratwurst, and veggie mozzarella because I wanted to see how it tasted. Oh, that sounds really nice, Rocket. Yeah, we'll soldier on as we are, and I'll find some super glue later because I might have some knocking about somewhere. Okay, what kind of TV do we think this is? Like, do we think it's got one of those sort of retro wooden fascias on it, or I'm gonna go for a metal one or a plastic one? I mean, I'm thinking pink. She strikes me as the kind of lass that'd have a pink TV and like pink accessories. Yeah. We're basically turning this witch into a streamer. Like she's got the aesthetic down already. Either pink or wood grain but covered in stickers. Oh wow, that'd be really difficult to do at this scale, I think. But it would look very cool. Proper 1950s-esque cotton candy pink metallic sort of thing. Ooh. I think I have just the thing. Hang on a second, folks. Okay, hear me out, folks. Here's what I'm thinking. So, we paint it Pepto Squigmore, squid pink, and then we put purple interference filter over the top of it. Which should give it like a nice shiny metallic kind of look. But I've also got Solar Anomaly Color Shift metallic paint, which is pink yellow. So we could try that as well. In fact, what I might do is use this for the casing itself and then this for the buttons. I think that could work. But either way, pink on the bottom. I used so much pink since I started streaming my mini painting. It's like you folks are having an impact on the way I paint or something. Use the colour shift for the screen. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Colour shift for the screen would work really nice. Good shout, Torpor. Well, us? Influential? Psh, no way. One thing I am definitely going to put on the screen is blue fluorescent filter. Because then it'll glow under a black light like it's powered on. But that has to wait until last. Oh, we need to decide what we're going to put on the screen as well. Oh wow, it failed to find the Cha-Cha-Cha cover. That seems unlikely. You know, Blood and Glitter is their first most popular track right now, with Cha 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 being second. Add to the queue. I've added Cha 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 to the queue as well. Because it's a good tune. Okay. This is the wrong size brush for this. I'm going to use the Army Painter Regiment brush. That's better. Much better coverage now. We want metal for the back as well, because that'll be a metal grate. This bit will probably be pink. I really like Lord of the Lost.
Goodbye.
Oh. No worries at all, Tidders. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you for being here. It's been lovely to have you. Let me see if I can find that. Ah, they're not on Spotify. That's why it's not worked. Yeah, that track just isn't there by the looks of things. Sorry, Rocket. I couldn't find it when I searched for that name. It's on there. I have the link. Ah. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, I've added it to the queue for you. Oh, okay, never mind. Maybe it's a rights... No, it's not a rights issue. It's just, Let's see if I found the right one. We have it in there twice, we do. Unfortunately, I have no idea how to just get the Spotify API to understand Romanized versions of Japanese names. Because that's what the problem is there. Sometimes it's fine with it, other times it's not. The Spotify bot is just a... What's the word? A placeholder, anyway. As soon as I've got some time to sit down and learn how the YouTube API works properly, we'll be moving over to an entirely YouTube bot, because there's basically no other way I can do it. And a few of you have already recently said that you don't really use Spotify anyway, which is fair. But that requires me to learn how the YouTube API works, which is going to take me a bit of time. I mean, look at how long it took me to figure out how to get URL requests to work for Spotify Song Request. And that was just one thing. But I'll get there. And hopefully that will stop a lot of these issues from being the case, because you'll just stick a YouTube link in for whatever song it is you like. Agreed, Modhell. 100% agreed. Couldn't reach the bottom of it because it was stuck in the putty. So. Lords of the Lost are good. Yeah, they are. Oh, I got it on the TV screen. Good news, pizza time. Awesome. I think I'm probably going to end up having pizza for dinner tonight. But it won't be a nice pizza like yours that you've just made. It'll be a crappy frozen one out of the box with nothing on it. Probably very little cheese as well, considering the state most of them are in when I find them. I have to put my own cheese on it. Oh. The Eurovision hangout was a good time. I had fun too. It was nice to get to hang out with you all in a more level environment, as it were. I've been thinking about maybe doing some movie nights on the Discord. If folks would be interested. I give you the theme of Jack Garland. Thank you very much, Rocket. Especially considering the amount of effort it took for you to be able to get it into the jukebox, which I am really sorry about. Also known as the bullshit song. Well, I've tweeted my way through it with Tidders. Shame I missed the hangout though. Well, there's always next year. Because we'll probably do it again next year if folks want to. If folks want to, that is. Wonder how many songs will be homages to ABBA's style. I hope none of them. Ireland has to pull out all the stops next year. Oh, Kian? Any specific reason for that? We can't have people beating our record. Ah, I see. Okay, I'm going to give this a really good shake, because with it being a metallic paint, you need to make sure that all of the metallic particles are actually mixed in with the pigment. We are now tied with Sweden on 7 wins. Ooh. It's not food, Porthos, it's paint. I know I lick my paintbrush a lot, but that doesn't mean it's food. These have been stood for a while. I don't use them very often. There we go. Could see the the particulate at the bottom of the bottle. Oh, that's coming out a lot thicker than I expected it to, considering how much I just shook it. We're still the only country to win 3 in a row. Awesome stuff. Love it. Okay, that's still a bit wet. That's still a bit wet. It's just the front that's doable. I'm not sure that's supposed to be that thick. Put the bottle down and couldn't see it. Silly me. Try again. No, I think there's a blockage. That's the problem. Oh, oh God. Do you folks see that? That's gross. Maybe this wasn't such a good plan after all. I'm gonna roll it in my hands to see if it needs loosening up a little bit. Because it's like, I don't know if you'll be able to see that on camera, but the liquid is moving so freely. But yet what's coming out of the bottle is just goop. Ah! Oh God. Oh God. Did you see that? Just gonna see if that'll work. Sometimes you just gotta manually mix these things together. It's fine. It's fine. Oh God. That's one of the most unsettling one of the most unsettling things about these paints is that they're all white until you apply them to something, and then they take on their pigment. So yeah, there's just paint spaff all over my wet palette now. But I don't know if you'll be able to see that on camera. It has given it a pleasantly shiny purple tint. What on earth is this? It is Christopher Lee! Holy shit. Bitch got range. Was not expecting that. You know what I think would look really cool? And please tell me if you think I'm wrong here. But if I get a brass-like paint and paint all the dials with that. Dials and buttons in brass. So we've got like a shiny purple case and then brassy buttons. I think that could look cute. Hello Seno, hello Sinister. Welcome on in, both of you. I hope you're both doing well. Yeah, I think that looks alright. Other than the bit where I've got like a fucking paint spooge there. There's not much I can do about that. Pink and brass go well together. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And it means that it's not just entirely pink. And I think I've got a brass paint here, so I won't have to get up and get one. Let's have a look. That'll do, won't it? It's more gold than brass, but... Oh! Oh, no, that's even more gold. Here we go. That should do, shouldn't it? Or is that better? What do we think, folks? Oh. Help if I actually put them both on camera, won't it? I'm kind of leaning towards this one. Bottom one. It's a bit more yellowy, a bit darker. This feels a bit too... right. I remember learning that the Pope has a rock album from a video on Pope fights. The whole idea of Pope fights just makes me so happy. It's so fucking silly as a phrase, you know? How else would you solve the problem of multiple popes? Well, I know how people have historically solved the problem of multiple whatevers, and that is kill the one you like the least. Slow, that smells amazing. I kind of hate you a little bit right now. Okay, so this TV is just like brass that's been covered in pink plastic. Oh, it reset itself when I unplugged it by accident. Must have done. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, it has. Sorry, everybody. I didn't even realise that I'd been painting with a blurry camera for so long. It's the reason many classic churches have domes. 2 popes enter, 1 pope leaves. The French solution. Yeah, hey, look if it works. There we go. Full disclosure, I've been having some trouble with my back this past week, so I might finish up in a little bit because even if I try and sit with good posture and do lots of meat mecha maintenance while I'm painting, I'm still hunching over to paint a tiny thing. And doing that for too long will cause me an injury. And I know the stream started late today, and we didn't really get going with the painting straight away for a couple of reasons. But I hope you folks don't mind. A little bit of hobby happy hour is better than no hobby happy hour, right? Indeed, Kian. That was my thinking too. Trying to decide if I should paint this specific colour. Like, if it should be brass or if it should be something else. I'm not sure. It feels like it shouldn't be pink, but I also don't think it should be a brassy colour. It's been so long since I've seen a TV like this that I can't remember what that usually is. Like, it could just be a power button, in which case, you know what, we're gonna make it a power button. Yeah. Oh. How much have we got in the queue? Ah, we're actually quite far into the queue as well, so that's not so bad. I'm gonna just scrunch for a second. Bend my back in the opposite direction to the direction it's been bending in for a while. Oh, need a slightly thicker paint to cover that pink up. Is this your way of keeping me on for longer, Wadho? Oh, bugger. Got it where I didn't want it. Hey, Sprue, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, we want the white one. I was looking for my shiny metallic pink and couldn't see it on my palette because it's not pink on the palette. Okay. So, what's on the telly? That's a very good question, and was the question I was about to ask. What kind of game would she be playing? We could do Space Invaders. Space Invaders would be fairly easy to paint. I say. Knowing full well it probably won't be. Evil Edna from Will-O-the-Wisp. Trying to think what else. Anybody have any suggestions? Because if not, I'll probably just go with Space Invaders, just because that's something that I can easily call up from memory. I got nothing. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. Yeah, fuck it. We'll do Space Invaders then. She's got quite a focused expression on her face, and I think that suits Space Invaders. Because to be really good at Space Invaders, you have to be super focused. Oh, that's weird, Modhell. I didn't even notice that it didn't respond to you the first time. It's never done that before. But it did add it into the queue. So I'll remove the duplicate. Wonder why it didn't add it in. It's really weird. Oh, you're a VIP. You don't have to use beer tokens anymore. No, okay. Somebody's gonna want to use it. I need a very small paintbrush for this. I need the Psycho.
Look at that subtle off-white coloring. The tasteful thickness of it.
I knew someone would. Why? Oh, damn it. You were the person that got there. Oh, shit. I made its second leg a bit too big. No. A lot too big, in fact. Okay. Okay, I'm actually just gonna... There we go. I'm gonna have to go back in with the black and fix some things for this one, but that's okay. Chibitan didn't put anything in chat, so I thought it didn't work. Chibitan, why aren't you putting things in chat? Oh shit, that's a Stream Elements thing that I didn't replicate over. Fuck. Okay. That's my fault. I've turned off the thing in Stream Elements without completely updating it in StreamerBot. Oh fuck. Here we go. That means I've got crap stuck to the end of my brush. Yep. There we go. It's fine, I can fix that. I suppose I should have realised more quickly when the paint wasn't going where I wanted it. It's not exactly like it's a big paintbrush normally, so... There we go. The one thing I can't remember Is how many different colours there were. Of aliens. Not that it really matters, because, you know, I could do as many different colours as I like. It's the beauty of painting your own miniatures. You have full creative license. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the lives normally appeared top right of the screen. Or was it bottom left? Oh, I don't remember. That'll do. You know what? I'm gonna paint over this one. Redo it. Don't like it. It's too big. Oh, that's dry. Yeah, let's have a Saltec green one on there. I think Saltec green could look nice. And Aerial yellow down on top of the existing pile of yellow. Oh, I've done my 2 hours. I hadn't even realised how late it was. Once we've got the screen all finished, I'll finish up. Mm. Well, you know what? I can. We're gonna say that they managed to blow that one up. Nope. Too much white on there already. There we go. I'm really nervous about putting too much paint on. That'll do. That looks like an explosion, right? Hey, Slow.
Did you close one of the windows in my house?
One of them I couldn't reach the other.
Why'd you close them?
Cold.
You? Cold?
Yeah. Don't feel cold. I'm only human.
Who are you? What have you done?
Made Space Invaders slow. Look.
Sorry about the smoke.
It's okay, it smells really good and I'm grumpy about that. So doesn't care about my Space Invaders. What else is high? Okay, the pink one that I did looks out of place, so I'm gonna make it a red one. It's better. I wish I could freehand. To be honest with you, Sinister, I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. I'm just hoping for the best. This is how most of my freehanding goes. Like, I've got a photograph somewhere of the first time I ever did any actual freehanding, which was on my Eldrad Ulthran model. And I freehanded all of the Eldar runes on the, like, trim of his robe. And it took me hours because I kept having to correct them. And even then, I look at them now and I go, oh no, I've messed that one up really bad. I don't technically think I can freehand, especially when I see some of the amazing freehand work that other hobbyists do. I do my best. I give it a try, and if it doesn't work, I tip exit out, basically. Which is what I'm attempting to do now, but I'm not getting paint on the right bit of my bloody brush. There we go. Okay, I think that's that done. It's better. Yeah, I think that works. She's playing Space Invaders. She's a retro lass. Not that we hadn't figured that out from her choices already. So, okay. So I'll get a little bit of my blue fluorescent paint. We're gonna... Do I know? Oh, no, actually. We're gonna take Torpor's suggestion of putting the solar anomaly colour shift on the screen. I'm gonna hope this works. Would help if I opened it first. I've not used this one before, so it's not actually not pierced the... Oh. Oops. Ow. Wasn't expecting that to happen. And now I'm covered in pigment. Now I sparkle. So colour shifts are kind of cool. If nothing else, because they add a little bit of dimension to a thing without covering up whatever's already painted underneath. The same with the floor paints, actually. There we go. So it's got like a vague sparkle to it now, which you should be able to see on camera. And it is a little bit shiny. That looks quite nice. I'm quite happy with that. A little bit more on the bottom here. Because it seems like all the sparkle is weighted towards the top. We kind of want it to be nice and even. It's better. So we wait a second for that to dry out, because it doesn't take long to dry, thankfully. I'm going to put a little bit of blue fluorescent paint, unless this hasn't been opened either. I don't think it has. Oh no, I've definitely used this one. I used this one on Squigzilla. So the reason I like the fluorescent paints is because as much as that's got colour to it, you can see it on the palette there, look. That doesn't come across when you actually put it on the miniature. So it might give something a little bit of a tint of that specific colour, but it's not heavily pigmented. But when you shine a black light on it, oh heck is it the colour that you wanted it to be. It's really quite impressive. So with Squigzilla, they were based on Shin Godzilla, who you may or may not know is black with like red dappling all down their spine. But when they fire their like hyper beam, for want of a better description, all of that spining and stuff glows blue, like really white hot blue. And I wanted to try and emulate that with Squigzilla, and it worked really well. Because the fluorescent paint didn't actually take away from the redness of any of the spine or around the mouth, in fact. But when I shone the black light on it, once it was all done and dry, every single bit where I'd put the blue fluorescent paint was the perfect shade of white hot blue. It was really cool. So I really like the fluorescent paints, and I really like the colour shift paints. And the metallic paints in general, I think they're really nice. They add a nice bit of dimension to things without being overpowering. So now all I've really got to do is find some super glue and stick the little makeshift antenna that I've made onto the top. I mean, I suppose I could drill, but I'd rather not. I'm not massively fussed about them, other than the fact that the little bump on the top of the TV looks weird without them. But I think that's where we'll leave it for tonight. Where does this belong on the base? Props to the designers of this particular miniature. They've made every single slot on the base a different shape, so that you physically shouldn't be able to put things in the wrong slot. Yeah, I think it goes here. Yeah, it goes here. Fits perfect. So we'll stick that in place, because the base itself is done. I want to do some more stuff with the beanbag, but the base itself is done. I'll do this on camera so that you can actually see what's going on. You underestimate the determination of idiots. This is a limited run miniature. I'd hope that idiots weren't spending inordinate amounts of money on limited run miniatures and then not following the instructions. I'm not following the instructions because I don't have them. But there you go. So that's her TV in place. So once she's in her beanbag and nice and comfy, there you go. We're getting there slowly. There's still loads to do on her, but her environment is coming together quite nicely, I think. Oh, okay, no, that's not stuck. I'll probably need to put some glue on the actual bottom of the TV as well, but I'll leave it over there for now. It can do its thing. Okay. So, that's us finishing up for the evening. Before I start moving things around, there is a giveaway active on the stream for a copy of Soul Blight. There you go. So got it listed as bundle instead of as game, but I can see no one's entered at the moment. So I'll give folks a little bit of time to enter now if they want to. Exclamation mark ticket will get you 1 ticket. You can purchase up to 10 tickets by saying exclamation mark ticket space and then the number of tickets you wish to purchase. Yeah. So, oh, my back's going now. I will give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a little bit for the lag. The giveaway is closed. Nobody entered. So, no prize for anybody. Even Rocket, which I will admit I am slightly disappointed about. But with all that said, thank you very much everyone for coming along today. It's been lovely to have you. It's been nice to get back behind the painting side of my desk. I am quite tired, but I feel like we've made some good progress today, and that is the important thing. I'm just looking at who we can raid. Everyone's fucking playing Bolt Gun, shock horror. Oh, I know who we're gonna go raid. Because we never get to raid them. I will do my best, Torpor. I hope you do the same. Okay. I will be back on Friday. Friday is a very exciting stream, so I'll do this bit of admin before I hit the raid button. On Friday, we will be doing a release day stream of the full version of Chronicles of Two Heroes: Amaterasu's Wrath, which some of you will have seen me showcase during their streamer demo being available, and you will have seen me speedrun that same streamer demo more recently as well. Why is this exciting? Well, I've been waiting for this for a long time. I say a long time. I backed this on Kickstarter. I'm excited about it because I backed it on Kickstarter and I get to play it soon. But more exciting than that, the devs have very kindly given me a second code for the game, which I will be giving away on Friday as part of the release day stream to one lucky viewer who enters. Unless nobody enters again. But I'm very much looking forward to seeing what the full game is like in comparison to the bit I've experienced already. And as much as I have been told that I can play the copy of it that I've got ahead of time, as long as I don't stream any of it, I have decided that I want to go into it with as much knowledge of it as you folks have, which is just what I've played from the demo. So it will be fresh and new for me, just as it will be for you. But I'm very much looking forward to it. I think it's going to be very exciting. Anyway, with all that said, we are going to go and visit one of our lovely community members. We're going to go visit Tabby, who is currently playing The Longest Journey. Looks of things. Actually, no, I have a special command for this, don't I? This is the point when I find out I don't. I do. There we go. If you want to join the raid but you don't get pulled through, there is a link to Tabby's channel. Yeah, fair streaming The Longest Journey. So, I'll be back on Friday, hopefully at the usual time of 6 PM UK time. Work permitting. We'll see. Tabby has just returned from a break. Perfect timing. So, hopefully I'll see you all then. But, as always, until I do see you next, I want you to take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Wash your fucking hands! Have a great rest of your week, everyone. However you're spending it. Now, go say hi to Tabby for me. Bye-bye.